Woo. We're in here. Jimmy, how's it look on the cameras?
So what? Oh man, we're good, dude. We're good.
Are we good?
We're golden.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, I ain't got any headphones.
Hey, dude, they're behind you.
I have headphones. Nope. Go on, Reese.
What's up?
Dog on the set. Dog on the set. Go on.
Go on.
He's like, all right.
Reese,
Em, you mind?
come here.
Em, can you pull that door?
Okay. What?
Yeah. Easy. All right, we'll get this show on the road in a second.
Yeah, just
You
push
got
it.
it. Yeah,
Perfect.
we're in there. Wait a minute, somebody else is here.
Right.
Yep. Oh, we're ready for show. Yeah. Ba-dum-ba-dum. The arsonist has oddly shaped feet. Yep. All right. Thomas, welcome back, dude. All right. Man, been a second. What's up and welcome to Around with the Boys podcast. On this show, we talk about life, sports, business, and all the cool shit in between. I'm your host, James Rackley, and along with me as always is my co-host,
Johnny Dunleavy.
Mr. Johnny Dunleavy. So sit back, relax, get ready for an adventure, and let's... Well, shit, I fucked up. But let the games begin.
That's all right. Your streak has
Stuff
come to an end.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Around with the Boys podcast, episode 105. We are rejoined today by the one and only NerdStoke.
Hey.
Thomas Kane is here.
Hey, hand clap.
Yes. We're going to catch up with him and all the crazy adventures he's been on.
Yep.
Recap our weeks. But, like, follow, subscribe. Call in. We're live. Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube.
Yeah.
910-726-3900.
910-726-3900. It's on the screen below as well. If you're interested in this story we are about to unfold here with Thomas, you could also leave a voicemail if you catch this later.
Yes.
NerdStoke will get back to you, I promise.
For sure. It's been a brief hiatus.
Yeah.
I've been battling the elements.
Mm-hmm.
The cold flu season got a hold of me.
Yeah.
Got a nice grip on me. But I think I'm good. I'm on the come up again. Feels good to be back in here. Feels good to be seeing your face again. The last episode was remote.
Yeah, and I hate remote, dude. I like being in the studio.
Yep.
For sure. But it was cool that we had those other guests on for talking about soccer.
Talking about the World Cup, which obviously
cool.
a ton has gone down, which we'll get to.
We'll get to it.
But yeah, first of all, Thomas, thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Nice to be here.
How's your week?
Regular week. Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Johnny, I was all right, man. It's just working. Got holiday, helping out at the store, delivering some furniture. So holiday help.
The holiday bustle is in full effect.
Shout out to Bowden Car if you're in the Havelock area or surrounding areas. Go in there and get you a deal.
Jimmy is saying nice chair.
Well, oh yeah.
Real nice.
Buy one, get the next one 40% off, in stock only at the current moment. Get there.
And there it is. There's no real fast talking at the end of it with any
No, this is for real. Like,
any little letters that you will miss.
My week's been good. How about yours?
Yeah, good, man. Just trying to get through this. Felt a little better every day. But
you look better.
Dude, it was rough, man. This sinus, the headache was unbearable. Oh, we got a new follower.
Oh,
Jonathan Davis has joined the stream.
wow. I didn't even know it made that noise.
I didn't know it did that either.
All right, so let's reintroduce Thomas. If you have followed the show for a while, he was on here before. He has his own show, and we'll let him explain it. But he was the guy, if you remember, that did 50 states in 5 days.
Unreal episode.
Yeah.
If you hadn't seen that episode, I suggest going back and watching it. And he's a great guy. We went to school with him. Good friend, and he's an adventurer, and his spirit's contagious. So with that, what's up, Thomas?
Hey.
Welcome back to the show.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
So we're glad to have you back. You did the 50 states 5 days. Have you thought about? First off, let's get to that. Have you thought about trying to beat it again?
Okay. So this.
Oh,
yes, but no. Okay, so someone else attempted it, and they actually beat the record by a little bit. Allegedly, they didn't.
Nah.
Anyway, no. But I'm kind of like totally cool with it because so between their attempt and mine, it kind of got recognition in like the you know the cannonball, like where people drive from like New York to
Yeah.
LA as fast
Cannonball
as possible.
Run.
Yeah,
The
The
movie.
record for that's like 25 hours or something crazy. You know.
Mhm.
So now it kind of like blew up in that community. So now that community who doesn't follow the speed limit they definitely know about it now.
Yeah.
So I think that record, it's like, even if I go back and try and beat it, it's gonna get smashed, and it's gonna get out under like 4 days, like 3 days something hours, all 50 states.
It's a good point, but my thing is, to me, you're in the Hall of Fame. Like, you open
Yeah.
the door.
Yeah, so like, you're the pioneer of this whole thing.
Yeah. Like, nah, dude, you did all 50 states, like the
Yeah.
jet and all. This
Well-
isn't just driving fast.
Yeah, no. Actually, if we want to be like technical, I still have the record for 50 states plus DC, because the guy that beat it didn't go to DC. You know.
Oh,
son.
that's
Hey,
it. Yeah.
Thomas
Yeah.
plays for keeps, man. Y'all better be
Oh,
on your
man.
toes. Try
No.
to beat his record.
I do know what you mean, though. There's gonna be guys that have
Oh, yeah.
a ton of money and just like private jet it.
Yeah.
Hawaii,
Yeah.
Alaska, boom, touchdown, up, go.
Yeah.
Right, because you had a 10-hour layover, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
right?
It was ridiculous.
But let's be clear, you also did like a dry run.
Yeah.
You traveled a lot beforehand
Yeah.
just to get your bearings.
Yeah. Let's be clear. Like 3 months before that, he did all 48 continental states by himself.
Yeah. That was like 8 days and something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess what we're saying, all you other fellas, like, nah.
Yeah.
I mean, Thomas,
Quit fronting.
yeah, he got it. So, with that being said, I mean, if you, talk a little bit about your channel before we get into your latest story.
Yeah. Oh gosh. So it was during COVID, and my wife Jamie, it was actually her idea to start it. She's like, "You always do weird stuff in the garage. You should and go on all these weird adventures and stuff like that. You should start putting it on YouTube for people to watch." I was like, "Oh, okay, sure." Well, like, all right, what should I call it? Oh, NerdStoke, because at that time I was doing a bunch of weird tech stuff.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Like, maybe like the whole vibe of the channel can just be like, you find something cool and you just like go for it, kind of a thing, you know? And so
Yeah.
that's how it got started. And I mean, she was right. I was doing all this stuff in my garage and just found stuff to film and put it on the internet, and here we are.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I was showing people in the office yesterday a couple of your videos, and the Etch-a-Sketch one's hilarious.
Oh.
Right? So this man took an Etch-a-Sketch, rewired it, and
Yeah.
then coded commands,
Yep.
went live on Twitch. So basically, viewers could go in the chat and control the Etch-a-Sketch by typing numbers. And they're like, "What in the world?"
Yeah.
And they're laughing at the video because the videos are so funny, right? The
Yeah,
cuts,
dude, they're so
Thomas,
good.
like the cuts are hilarious. His little quirky comedy is perfect.
Yeah.
And it's like you just gotta check it out. And then the dog bark, like translating the dog bark,
yeah.
bar, like insane.
Yeah.
And you're like, I just thought I'd do it in my garage.
Dude, yeah, the Etch-a-Sketch thing, I made a channel for it on Twitch, and it actually got taken down because
Yeah.
because people started drawing like naughty stuff on there, and so like the things were like, oh, inappropriate content because like someone drew something bad, and then it said like unmonitored stuff. I didn't know that you couldn't put unmonitored content on Twitch, but I guess it kind of makes sense.
Right.
Where like I wasn't paying attention
Yeah.
to what was going on, you know.
Uh-huh.
And I wasn't, because I'll just leave it running for hours, and it would just
That's interesting.
just
That's
draw
an
stuff.
interesting rule, though. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
I guess they want the user to be
Well, and
there
like
as well. Like,
these
Yeah.
these big time streamers, right? And like the gaming streamers and whatnot.
Yeah.
They actually pay mods. Like so while they're
Yeah,
they
okay.
got 45,000 people watching.
Yeah.
Someone's bound to say some stupid.
Yeah.
And like you got to have mods there to control that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That's wild.
All right, so now what are you doing?
Ah,
What did you just do?
Yeah, I'm about to say. Let's.
Oh.
So how did you? So this adventure is called what? What's the name of the video?
oh gosh, what was it called?
Blockchain in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, that was the it's called like it's called like the Tale of City Dow
Yeah,
and the
yeah, that's
Park
it.
Bench Road Trip or something, and then
Exactly.
on the thumbnail it says blockchain in the middle of
So
nowhere.
let's start at the beginning. How did you find out about City Dow? I guess.
I don't remember. One of my
Good start.
yeah. Oh, actually, okay. Here's how it happened. Yeah. So one of my buddies, so a DAO is like a crypto, or it's pretty much like a company version of in like the crypto world. It's a company analog in the crypto world.
Yeah, it's almost
Yeah.
like Inc., right?
Yeah,
Whatever,
yeah,
Inc.
yeah, or like LLC or something like
right,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
or
Okay.
corp, whatever. Yeah, stuff like that. So like that's kind of like that's what a DAO is. And one of my buddies actually started a DAO, or he got involved with it somehow, where they're trying to build a brewery. And I was like, oh, dude, this is cool. I didn't think that like you could use crypto stuff for doing that kind of thing. And he was like, oh yeah, you think that's cool? Check out this one. This DAO's trying to build a city. I was like, whoa, that's really nuts. And that's how I got introduced to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, I went on their Discord and just started watching it, monitoring it. And I saw that they bought a parcel of land, this 40 acres in Wyoming, and they haven't done anything with it yet, but everyone was talking about it. And I was like, dude, I'll just go do something with it. Yeah. And so like I messaged the guy, the founder, and he was like, yeah, we've always wanted to like put a park bench or a sign on it at least. I was like, dude, I can get a park bench and put it on there. And so I made a road trip out of it because my friends live in Colorado anyway. So I drove from Texas to Colorado, visited them, and put
That's
a
awesome.
park bench on it.
And that's right? You're in Texas now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm living in Austin. Yeah.
So these cats, like, all right, so they're gonna build a city.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you watch the video, you see this place. Like, are they just like gonna put buildings in it?
No, I don't know. There's nothing on there.
Because you can't live there.
No, there's no way. No, dude, there's nothing. There's like not another house for like 10 miles or something. It's crazy. It's like there's nothing there. So they bought that parcel, and it was one of like the first parcels ever bought with by like a crypto community, by a DAO. It was like one of the first parcels of land ever bought by a DAO. So they actually are taking that one, and they call it Parcel Zero. They're taking that one and they're saving it. It's gonna be like a conservation kind of a thing, you know? As like they're like saying like, this is history. We're not actually gonna build a city there because there's no infrastructure. It's like a dirt road you gotta take there.
Yeah.
So like that's gonna be for conservation, and then they're gonna try to do more city building somewhere else in the future. So they've actually got a couple other parcels that they've purchased. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, probably something a little more feasible to hook up some electricity and all that. Yeah,
exactly.
But you actually got me in. You invited me to that Discord about the brewery,
Oh yeah.
right? Because they were doing that in Durham.
Yeah, Hopstyle. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, Hopstyle. Yeah, I'm still in there. Yeah, which is really really cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
The crypto world right now is like
Yeah.
crazy to say the least.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, this is gonna be around for a while.
But I think that like when you said the whole city thing, have you ever seen those like ghost cities in China?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I pictured. Like, y'all are they're just gonna like make this whole thing, and it's like a Sims world, but nobody's there.
Yeah.
Like south of the border.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
The theme
park. Yeah.
Oh man.
So weird.
But yeah, dude. So I mean, like, I think that's kind of. I didn't know when I first like heard about it, I was like, all right, so these guys are they becoming property owners through these coins?
Not okay. So I think.
Like shareholders of the property, I guess.
No, okay, no, because so City DAO is where they were actually able to legally incorporate as an LLC in Wyoming, and so with that LLC now they can like purchase land and stuff like that, but they can't like dish out ownership of the land.
Okay.
That's not like legal yet or anything. So instead, it's kind of like they like members of this DAO when they have the citizenship tokens or whatever. Like that's how you become a member. It's like you get a hold of one of the citizenship tokens. They don't allow you. What am I trying to say? They don't allow you ownership of land. They allow you like access to it.
Okay.
So
okay.
One of the first things they're trying to do to actually build a city is to make these plots that people can camp on or something like that. And there's another initiative where they're trying to buy a worker space, like a WeWork or not a WeWork, but like something like a WeWork where citizens of the DAO can go and work, and they'll like pay like $100 a week or something to, you know what I mean, to like work there.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's almost like Decentraland, but in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say that. Like that basically is what they're trying to do. It's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, it's definitely messy because there's a lot of characters and a lot of people want to do way different stuff. So
that's the other thing too. How does like the voting work?
Yeah, it's like
is there like a hierarchy?
So they buy these. So you know, like I said, to like be a member of the DAO, you buy this NFT and they call it a citizenship token. And this so some people have like a crap ton of NFTs, a crap ton of citizenship tokens, and they use those to vote. So they have this like thing called quadratic voting, where if you have like 50,000 of these tokens or whatever, you actually don't have 50,000 votes. But there is like a bias towards like people who have a ton of these tokens.
Well, I guess you have to. So like you can.
And some people will actually. So they also have this thing where they propose. I forgot what they're like proposals or whatever. So like they propose, someone will have an idea. They're like, hey, I want to take 50 grand out of the treasury and put a statue of Harambe or whatever on this thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people will just like, it's how do I explain it? So it's, they give this proposal to like the organization or whatever, and everyone is like, yeah, I'll vote for a statue of Harambe. Well, then like, okay, that 50 grand's like gone now. You know, you gotta like, someone's got to go put up the statue or whatever. I forgot where I'm going with this.
It's okay.
No, the hierarchy of like how things get done in there.
Yeah,
like the voting and all
that. It is
that.
like, it is
like the more you, I mean, it's kind of like life.
The statue of Harambe.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, what I'm hearing, everybody has all these ideas and does all this crap. You're the one who actually got the like. Yeah, it's a park bench, but you're the one who drove your ass up there and did it.
Yeah.
So how'd the road trip go?
Dude, okay, that.
How'd you hang a left to get tacos at first? That's what I want to know.
Oh, okay. Shoot, how did that happen? I just remember I was getting close to the border of Mexico, and I was like, why not? You know, go. I was like, I had never like walked across the border, like done a land border crossing. You know, it was kind of crazy actually. They like, there's no security going in there. You don't get like a passport stamp or anything. It's just you just walk in like you're walking into like a convenience store or something, and then and then you go and like I got tacos and stuff.
Were they good?
Yeah, they're really good. Yeah. And then you come back to this other side, and then that's where you like have to answer all the questions. That was actually kind of weird. My pockets were full of stuff, not like anything that I had bought in Mexico, but I had like sunglasses and my wallet because I wore these pants that didn't have back pockets. I was like, oh man, so I have my wallet and my phone and my sunglasses and everything. The guy looks at my pockets. He's like, you bring anything back? I'm like, no, I'm just like, I just went and got some tacos, you know. And he was like, what do you do for a living? I was like, I work in software. And I started getting all nervous, and he starts like eyeballing me. I'm like, oh frick, like dude, I swear, I like seriously, I just went like wanted to walk across the border and get tacos just to check it out, you know. I was sweating. It was fine, yeah.
But dude, because like you were so authentic, like it's like, dude, like seriously, man, I just want to talk. There's no malintent. Like
that's hilarious. So he's probably like, sure.
This kid,
yeah. He's like, just look at him. He's all nervous. Yeah, he's got a whole satchel of
tacos.
something.
That's what they're called.
Yeah, classic. Okay. Like, nah, dude. So how much do those tacos cost? I'm just curious. Was it like American dollars? You just.
So you walk across the border, and then there's all these like little banks that'll exchange money. So I just gave them like $20 and got pesos. I don't even remember how much it was, but I kind of wanted the pesos too. I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. I don't know. I've always thought that was kind of a nerdy thing, but I've always thought like foreign currency is like so fun to look
dude,
at.
It's
you
wild.
know?
It
really is
wild.
cool, yeah.
Because it's like they got all these meanings, and you're like,
yeah.
There's history there too, you know. But that's pretty. That's what I was gonna ask. Like, you know, did you have to go to some exchange thing and like?
I just there was this little teller. I just gave her $20 and she
That's cool though.
Bought tacos.
Yeah. So for those following, he was supposed to be going to Wyoming.
Yeah.
You went south.
Yeah. I kind of went like, south.
Well,
west,
southwest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it cuts through.
Was that just like an easy like?
Yeah.
Or you just felt like going that way?
Yeah. It only added a few hours, and then I had never been to White Sands National Park either.
That's cool.
Yeah. So and I was like, oh well, El Paso and Juarez, they're so close, so that's why I just went ahead and did it.
That's all. Texas is so big.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. Like, who's like the real rock of this whole situation? Your wife, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like, letting you just go on, just go and drive about.
Yeah, she loves it. She's always encouraging it.
But that's like so
that's
cool
great,
to
though.
me.
Yeah.
So I just want to shout out her real quick.
Yeah.
But anyway, so like you got tacos, went to White Sands.
Yeah. White Sands was crazy too. That was like.
Where is that at?
New Mexico.
This might be a dumb question.
Yeah,
New
yeah,
Mexico?
New Mexico, yeah. And it's like near this old missile testing range or something. So there's all these signs for like military bases and missile testing, something, whatever.
Roswell?
No, that's actually, yeah.
Oh, we're going to get there because I'm going to ask him about it. Trust me.
A little bit farther into
yeah.
the trip, yeah. So, no, White Sands, it was wild though. It was like the sand is not like it's not how it feels at the beach. Well, actually it is. You know when like it rains or something and it gets kind of crusty on top
Yeah,
and it gets like really hard. That's how like everything felt. And so I tried to like take off the wheels to my skateboard and go down it. It was just like rolling down concrete.
Yeah,
like,
I'm about to say.
yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not sand out in Dubai.
Hey, but you went for it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But it was really cool.
So what was the next step?
Oh yeah, then it was Roswell.
Yes,
dude,
what
Roswell,
was the deal, bro? Tell me all about it.
Roswell's a really cool place. Like, just if you just ever have a time, like if it's out of the way a little bit, just go for it. Cause it's like it's like alien Disney World. It's just there's just like shops everywhere. Like there's a Dunkin' Donuts there, and it's not like a Dunkin' Donuts sign. It's an alien holding up the Dunkin' Donuts sign.
Of course it is. It has to be.
And like the McDonald's play place is a UFO. There's like a flying saucer. It's like the coolest place there.
I did not realize that. Everything there just like accommodates to the whole.
Yeah.
Dude, if you think about it, it's in the middle of nowhere. You got to attract the people somehow.
I've only looked at it on Google Maps.
Yeah.
Wasn't much to see, but it's like...
Yeah, we can see a little outline. Obviously, everything's done underground.
The week before I was there, they had some kind of big alien parade, so I'm bummed I missed that.
Oh, man. And James, he'd have been the...
like you know how your buddies flew out to meet you?
Yeah.
I would have been there for that.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Sure.
He'd have been a grand marshal.
I was
That's the grand marshal of the alien parade.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
That's
you
cool,
and that
man.
guy from Ancient Aliens with the crazy hair.
Oh, dude, look like he...
Yeah, y'all would be riding in the horse and carriage together.
he got electrocuted.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Dude, so, like, did you hear any cool stories? Did you meet any, like, interesting people?
Not really.
Or was it just a brief stint?
Yeah, I think I was there on like a Monday so I was on there on like a weird day, on like a Thursday or something. So there wasn't a lot going on.
Did you stay in your car a lot? I mean...
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, or you just dumping hotel money? Like,
No. Yeah, I still slept in the car a lot. Yeah. I was greasy, just like need a shower,
You hit a truck stop, dude.
Yeah.
No, in Roswell, there wasn't a lot of going on. There was a really cool alien museum, and there's all kinds of it's like conspiracy theory stuff just like blasted all over the wall, like model aliens everywhere. It's really crazy. And
James
the locals,
he might book a flight tonight.
Yeah.
yeah, you really tempted
dude.
me.
It's a lot of fun just to go and all right, yeah, this chunk of metal was in this guy's shoulder. I'm like, that's like looks like shrapnel from something. I don't know if it was like from an alien, but like the locals, they just like roll with it too. They're all about it.
Dude. I guess that's their bread and butter, dude.
Yeah.
You got to.
They're like brainwashed.
No, I don't know. I think it's just like
It was like just like a show.
I think it's more like how we sell like tchotchkes and stuff at the pier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kinda like,
Yeah.
yeah. They're just like
Yeah.
they just go.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they've heard or seen or something, but like, dude, that they know every year they're lining their pockets. It's just like, you got to perform.
There's a lot of
You
cool
got to
stuff.
perform. Yeah. I bet they were stoked when they were organizing that storm of Area 51.
Oh, yeah.
I bet, wow, business is going to be booming that weekend.
Yeah, until the government like put a little line out, somebody like, we will shoot you, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they had like 13 people show up or something like that.
yeah, dude, because like everybody's like, nah, I don't know if it's that worth it. For
Maybe
real.
next time.
You
Yeah.
know, being a gulag. Dude, all right, so what was next?
Oh man! All right, so after that, that's when I went to this. So it's kind of like, Mexico and Roswell, and then this, these places. It's like it's something you have to go see or have to go do when you're driving by. Dude, I was driving by, and there was this huge mountain in the middle of nowhere. It was called Blanca Peak, and I was like, frick, I'm like a day ahead of schedule. Like I'm just gonna go for it, and it was crazy. It actually started like storming the first time. I say the first time because I was, I'm spoiling a little bit, but I went back, So so the first time I went up to, I started hiking up Blanca Peak or whatever. It was like I started at like 7,500 feet or something, got up to like 13,000 or whatever, and then it's just out of nowhere, this just like huge just thunder it scared the crap out of me. Like I was like shaking a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, and I was sprinting back down the mountain, and I like felt so good. Like I got above the tree line, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, it's like something like instinctual in my brain was like just like chilled out when I got under the trees. I was like, all right.
Oh,
like,
because of
yeah,
shelter.
it was
You
so
didn't have
weird.
shelter, and
No,
then you
no,
got
it was
down.
like I was on the side of this mountain, just like scrambling up these rocks, and then it was
Dude, so for those of us that have never climbed a mountain, me, like was there like a crazy pressure change when that storm came?
I don't know. I
was just curious if you like
yeah.
felt like a change because
No, I do remember like. Actually, I don't know. Yeah. It did get colder. I do remember that.
yeah,
Yeah, you know how like the thunderstorms roll in, it just like
Yeah,
gets
it's kind of like
yeah.
an eerie kind of.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I could just see you now though, fight or flight syndrome. Like,
yeah, yeah.
oh god, I got to get
God,
down.
Yeah.
But what was hilarious, whatever, I am gonna spoil this. Like,
Yeah.
what's the deal with that one dude? And like,
Oh, okay.
what's the deal?
I googled this after. This guy was like, he had these canes and these like really these shorty shorts.
he had like speedos on.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
legit.
But dude, he was like just running up this mountain, like, and I was dying, and he was, you know, like, because it was like altitude I had just come from, like basically sea level, you know what I mean? And it was like, and this guy was just like sprinting up this mountain. It's like some kind of crazy form of trail running or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was crushing it. And he was like, there's 3 big peaks at Blanca
Yeah,
or
that
whatever.
thing squeaks, dude.
Oh, I keep forgetting.
No, I just see you keep doing
Yeah,
that. I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, dude, it's
It doesn't
squeak.
matter.
Yeah,
There's
no,
like-
it doesn't.
yeah.
But I'm just letting you know, bro. You keep like,
Yeah. There's like 3 big peaks like around on this mountain, and it's like Little Bear, Blanca, and Ellington. I
wow.
think. I can't remember, but I was like almost up to Blanca, and this guy's like, yeah, I already did Little. I'm like, you already did Little Bear, like that's the hard one.
Whoa,
You know,
so,
like
so he caught you mid run.
That day?
yeah,
did
no,
that?
he passed me, and I thought he had like taken a break or something, because he passed me again, and he hadn't taken a break. He just went up and did one of the other crazy peaks before, and then he was like, oh, and then he turns around, he's like, I don't think I'm gonna do that one, you know, like.
So he already, like John said, he already did Little Bear.
Yeah.
And then came over the next mountain, saw you.
Yeah.
And he stopped to say hey and like.
Yeah. He looked up. He was like, before all the thundering crap happened, he looked up and he was like, I don't think I'm gonna go up there. It looks like it's gonna storm or something, you know. And so I just like pushed. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, well, I'll see you, man. I'm gonna walk up there, I guess, you know. And then it just.
Yeah.
But
Wow,
yeah,
guy's
he
been
just, like,
seasoned.
He
He's-
was crushed it. Yeah. 'Cause
Dude,
he-
so like curious, is there cell phone service out there?
yeah, it was crazy. Like, yeah, full service the whole time. I wasn't expecting
That's
that either.
crazy.
Yeah. Well, like this mountain's in the middle of nowhere, and so like anywhere you look, you can see. It's kind of like a lonely mountain, you know. And then everywhere else is just flat,
Yeah.
you know. So like everywhere you can like look out anywhere over the mountain and see just like plains, you know.
Oh,
So
yeah.
maybe that's how like the signal was getting.
No obstruction of
yeah,
the radio
there's no
waves.
obstru- yeah.
Oh, I got you. So it's just picking
Makes
up from
sense.
some tower.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
New York City. That's wild, dude.
That is crazy. I bet that's kind of weird too, though.
Yeah.
To be on like a big mountain in the middle of nowhere just by itself.
Yeah.
But
But
then it's
everything
like-
around you. But like, why is it there though? Now you got to think back.
Yeah.
I
What's
don't know.
what's the deal with that
How
mountain?
to get there?
I forgot what it's called. It's like a range or whatever, but the range is like really small.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Weird though. That's just like one little tiny mountain range.
Yeah.
Where was and that was in where?
I was in Colorado. Yeah,
Colorado.
like southern Colorado. Yeah.
That's pretty cool though.
That's really cool.
All right.
Yeah. But like,
And this is like, so this whole time we're sitting here like, you have no park bench.
no. Oh yeah.
Like
no.
this whole mission is to get to this plot of land
Yeah.
to put a park bench in it
Yeah,
for City Dow.
dude. Because I really thought, I was like, in my brain, I was like, oh, you can just go to Home Depot and buy a park bench. You know? Yeah. And you can't do that.
No, dude.
No, I didn't know that. Like, and so I'm like, I left and I was like, oh crap, like you can't just go to. I was like Googling. I was like, crap, like you can get benches at Home Depot, but it's like the stuff you put in your garden. You know,
Yeah,
like,
the
like
little-
yeah.
yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's not gonna fly. I'm gonna like set the stuff, and people are gonna be like, oh, that's kind of lame that he did that. You know? I was
Yeah.
like, no, if I'm gonna do this, it's got to be legit. You know?
Yeah.
So then I went onto these like industrial supply companies or whatever and found like a real one. It's like bigger. It's like bigger than this couch. I mean, it doesn't look that big in the video, but it's like, and it's really freaking heavy too.
Dude, yeah, because when you loaded it in, when you got back in, you were sweating.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was really
it's a legit
heavy.
bench.
Yeah.
But to be honest, like if I'm gonna put a bench out there, I want it to be there.
Yeah, and it's not going anywhere. I like nailed it into the ground. Anyway, so like, yeah, I didn't have this park bench. So I ordered it, and I couldn't ship it to my house because I was leaving. To it wasn't gonna have time to get into my place, so I was shipped it to my buddy's place, and he works at New Belgium in Colorado, and so they have like loading docks and all the crap to like receive it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually had shipped it to his apartment, and he was like, "Actually, dude, you might need to change it because like." He like looked up. I like sent him the receipts and everything. He's like, dude, this thing weighs like this is coming on like 3 pallets or something. Like they're not gonna be able to like dump this off of the apartment. They need a loading dock, so send it in my work instead. So yeah, that's Anyway.
Yeah.
So after Blanca, then I like drove up to Colorado to up to his place, and was just hoping it was there, but it still wasn't there. So we had to kill some more time. So
that's cool.
So then yeah.
Yeah, I bet they shipped it LTL.
Dude.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
he's in logistics.
Yeah.
It's just kind of it'll get there when it gets there.
Yeah. No, that's how it was. It was like there were like all these, there was like these estimates, and the estimates were like worthless. You know, it was like they're like it'll be within like 2 or 3 weeks. I'm like, okay, that's.
It literally gets shipped to a warehouse nearby. And then it's like these little trucks, like, oh, when they feel like delivering it, they'll deliver it.
Oh.
That's basically what it is. But that's hilarious.
Dude,
it's funny.
So like so when the bench came in,
yeah,
you got it in there.
Yeah.
It was like, dude, it was funny though, because I like on the video you're doing that, I'm like, dude, that's like stuffing surfboards in there. Like,
oh yeah.
He's gonna get that thing in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it like just. So I had an Outback, a Subaru Outback. It's crazy. When you fold down the back seats and everything, and you like push up the passenger side, and there's like 10 or 12 feet of room in there to put whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how it all fit. That's also where I was been sleeping.
I'm about to say
you can make a bed in the back.
You got that down pat.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty cool though. And it's like a lot of the places you're sleeping, dude. It's not like a scary place.
Yeah.
Like you're in the middle of nowhere a lot of the times.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, nobody's gonna run up
No
on
one's
the
around.
car.
90% of the time, it's a Subaru.
Yeah.
Pulled over on the side.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you that. Especially out there. Super gang.
All right, dude. So like you got the bench, and then I mean, how far did you have to drive to put it out in the parcel?
Oh, okay. So that was like 6 hours away. But dang. So before we'll take a step back. Before I actually got the bench. Yeah. Before I got the bench, I made it to New Belgium a few days early because it actually wasn't there yet. So like I'd flown in some buddies, or no, they flew in. We were all just gonna like hang out and hang out in Fort Collins or whatever for a few days and like go on little hikes and like hit some breweries and stuff like that. So we they came in and I'm like, oh, the bench isn't here. Do you guys want to go to Yellowstone anyway? Because we were supposed to pick up the bench, go to Yellowstone, and then all of us were gonna install it together, you know. But it wasn't there, so like, let's go to Yellowstone anyway. Screw it. So we drove like 6 or 8 hours to Yellowstone, you know.
That's cool. Though.
Yeah, and did Yellowstone for like a day, and then drove all back to Fort Collins and hung out there for a few days, and then they left. So now it's just like me by myself, you know, with this.
But you know, I think that's how it should have been though, because you went on this quest.
Oh yeah.
To plant this bench.
Did the park bench arrive assembled?
Yeah. It's like a solid piece of like welded together like heavy steel, like craziness. Yeah.
Oh. It's like a park bench, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like four people could sit on that thing.
Oh yeah.
Like Central Park bench.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
You know,
it's chunky.
Not the Hugh McRae one with some
cast
wood
iron
panel. Oh yeah, dude. No, this thing, it's making it through the nuclear storm. And back.
Oh
wood
yeah,
panel.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
That. Oh my god. But no, it was funny though, because like when y'all watch the video, and you should, because like it just brightens your day up. It's like Thomas's
watch all the videos.
Thomas's comedy is just it's pure, it's good, God. just good fun. But my man he puts the bench in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
did you
it
like live
sits on
stream it in the Discord for that? Like how'd you?
No, they had only one person knew I was doing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Oh, sick. So it was like a whole surprise for the whole
Yeah,
community.
Well,
yeah.
who was the person? Was he
sweet.
like head honcho?
Yeah. Or it was two guys. So it was that guy and then another local guy who I was gonna try to get involved, but he wasn't gonna be there. So yeah, but so only 2 people really knew about it. Yeah. So it was kind of like a surprise. Also, I kind of like okay. So at the time, all right. So this goes back to like the DAO and the structure and everything.
Yeah.
So like Parcel Zero, I was installing this park bench on Parcel Zero. Parcel Zero kind of like spun off a little bit and made their own NFT, and then they started like coming up with their own system of like how to govern Parcel Zero. So like if someone wanted to put a park bench on it, it would have actually had to go to a vote. But all the decisions were for like all the decisions for me, like grabbing the park bench and taking it up there and everything, were made like a week before all that happened. So I kind of didn't tell anybody about it because all that stuff was like in the works.
Yeah.
You know? And it was more like, oh, ask forgiveness, not permission kind of a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll deal with it later.
Because like if I like have this park bench and I'm like, oh hey, by the way, guys, I'm gonna do this thing, let's put it up to a vote, and they like no one votes for it, then it's like, well crap, now I got this like park bench, I'm not gonna do this. So I was like, I'm just gonna put it up there and just like
Yeah. And like who would get upset at that? It's cool.
Yeah,
It's like monumental.
I don't know.
Like,
I wasn't sure.
Again, from where I'm sitting, everybody else is just on Discord.
Yeah,
You actually went there.
this man's driving
Yeah.
through the mountain
Yeah.
west, I guess, basically all the way up there.
All funded by him, and like,
Yeah.
this man's putting that bench there. What are you gonna
So,
say
like,
about it?
Yeah. So
what
I
are
like
you gonna do?
but I like wasn't sure, like I was still kind of new to the community, I
You
guess.
don't want to ruffle feathers. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
And so I was like, I'll just whatever.
But now
I'll
you
just go
should be
for
like
it.
a legend, though.
Yeah.
Like, right?
So what was the response?
Oh, everyone loved it. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah,
they
of
were
course,
stoked
yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah. So they actually had like I like showed it to a few people and they're like, okay, stop sharing it because we want to like do this like we want to put like share it and like get everyone hyped about it and
Made
stuff.
like a
And I was like,
campaign
heck
with
yeah,
it.
all right.
But that's
yeah.
what it should be, because
Yeah.
like, you know, like, again, you're the legend here.
Yeah.
Run with it,
Numero uno.
Oh man.
You're the mayor.
You might as well be the mayor. Yeah. Yeah. You should have had a plaque on it.
Oh yeah.
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 That was gonna be a question. Did you
Bench
put-
reserved
Did
for
you put your name
mayor
on it?
NerdStoke.
No, I should have done that. I should have done something like that.
Damn it, you
yeah.
gotta get back. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get back in the car now. Sorry, Jamie.
Nah, man, but like that's cool though, man. For me personally, I just love, and I'm sure everybody else does. Like, dude, the fact you like, I'm gonna go do that,
Yeah.
and you go do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That takes like
So
not
cool.
everybody has that, bro. That's a gift, and like,
I do not have
Oh
that.
man. Okay, whoever's listening, there's so many things that you don't need permission for. Just go do it. Like
true.
That's the best
I like that
line
dude.
I've heard in a long time.
I'm actually gonna.
There's so many things you
stew
don't
on
need
that
permission
later.
for. Just go do
Yeah.
it. Yeah. That's true, though.
It is true, man.
Never
Yeah.
been truer. So you get the park bench in. You let everybody know. And then what? You just drive home?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, I don't. I don't just drive home. That's right. Jesus. So yeah. So the storm drove me off from. Okay, there's all these like crazy story arcs going in the video. Also, that's one thing's about pizza. You gotta go. You guys gotta.
Yeah, don't ruin that.
yeah.
That's good. That's good.
But it's funny. So there's the storm drove me off the mountain, and I've got to drive back by the mountain anyway. So I go back to Blanca Peak and sleep in the car and like wake up earlier because apparently the guy was telling me these like storms kind of happen in the afternoon. So I like sleep in the car, wake up way earlier, and go back. And I didn't just do Blanca Peak. I said there's 3. I actually ended up doing Blanca and Ellington. Or I think it's called Ellington or Ellingsworth. I can't remember
There
what
you
it is.
go, though, man. You did
Yeah.
2 of them. I hear you.
Yeah, we did 2 of them. Yeah, but crazy. I had never. That's the first time I ever like been at like altitude. It was like 1,400 some feet or whatever.
Yeah.
Which so I actually like got a little altitude sickness. It was crazy. I had a headache and I was like, oh, I'm just not drinking enough water. So I was just like chugging water and I'm like peeing everywhere. I'm like, oh, well, I'm not thirsty. And so I kept like, I like had a headache like crazy because the 2 peaks, like Blanca and Ellington, are like really close together, and they're both over 1,400, and you you only drop down like 400 feet between them or something like that. So you're at altitude like the whole time. So I was like, I was up there for like 5 or 6 hours or something. And I kept getting like a crazy headache, and I came back down and I like threw up. I felt a little bit better.
Damn, it was like a migraine headache?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And then like I got down back down to like 10,000 feet, and I'm like, I'm ready to run a freaking marathon, man. I feel great. You know, like it was like it just went away. It was the altitude.
Yeah, altitude
it was
sickness.
So it was
Yeah,
almost
100%.
like a relief feeling?
Yeah,
Like,
it was nuts. Like
that's
It's crazy. It's like a pressure line.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I was just like,
That's pretty cool.
like I just felt great, you know. And then I was like, yeah, and I like skipped down the mountain. It was nuts, dude. Yeah, it was crazy.
Is there any like you see any wildlife while you're out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
There were bighorn sheep all up there.
Oh.
Yeah, it was crazy.
We're like
yeah.
like teetering on the side of mountains.
Yeah. Oh god, it was terrifying.
That's
I was
hilarious.
Like, I was like, yeah, I was like, dude, that guy's he's about to fall off. And no, they just jump around.
It's
like-
not, dude. It is insane.
Damn, so you saw that
To
in
watch
person.
that.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only seen it on video, obviously.
Yeah.
But like,
It was
That's
crazy.
they're better than than like
Oh, yeah,
Cliffhanger, dude.
yeah.
They gave Cliffhanger a run for his money.
Dude, nature's wild. It's like, all right, I'm a
Yeah.
sheep
With
I'm top
hooves.
heavy. Let me just balance.
But
real
check it out.
quick.
No,
Like, what?
no opposable thumb.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
It's like there's
There's no
magnets.
grit.
Yeah.
They're just
They
that
just got,
good.
like,
They're, like
these,
their
like-
hooves are just made for
These
it.
little tiny bricks on their feet. They just like stick in the rocks or whatever. I don't know.
Jeez,
Yeah, they literally just wedge themselves in
Yeah.
rocks. It's crazy.
that's insane, man.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Well,
though.
cool, man. Well, I'm glad the city Dow. What's the name of like the city? Or is it just?
I don't know yet. I don't think there is a name for it.
Damn, that's gonna be
yeah.
a fight.
They're
isn't
just
it?
buying. So, yeah.
the
yeah.
biggest.
So there's I'm not sure if they bought it yet or they call it. It's like Parcel Blanca or something like that. Someone's right. So so I don't know if they bought this parcel yet, but it's called like Parcel Blanca or Blanca. Anyway, so the Blanca Peak is near Blanca, Colorado, and the City Dow bought another one. This is where they're like setting up the campsites and like where people can come and visit, and hopefully this parcel will turn into a city or at least make income of like where people like are coming and visiting and signing in with their like NFT things or you know what I mean,
Yeah,
and then,
yeah.
and like anyway, so there is where they hope to like build a real more sustainable city, I guess, because that they actually have it's closer to infrastructure like water and electricity and stuff like
Are
that.
you gonna be the
That makes
first
sense.
to put something there too?
I don't know. Yeah, that'd
You
be
should be.
crazy.
Should be.
Because dude, nobody else
Absolutely.
like you should be, man.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
for sure.
What would the next like? What would be something cool to put there?
I don't know. It's
The
like
park bench is great for the first one. 'cause
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
here. The
Yeah.
community can sit.
yeah, sit there.
You know,
yeah.
it's awesome.
I can tell you that I have faith in this man to figure out the perfect thing to start it with.
The perfect thing. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be
I don't know,
great.
there's gotta be something. Yeah.
Well, I hope you do it. I mean, like, so that's, and again, if you haven't met Tom, this is Thomas with NerdStoke. Check his channel out. But like, you got another adventure stewing?
I don't know. I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm really. Nothing like top of mind. I'm really trying to figure something out. Yeah. I don't know.
We were talking about the lemon race earlier before we
Oh
started.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you want to do that lemon race
Yeah.
and like actually like be in the car and run it,
Yeah.
I'd have no problem coming out and doing and making sure you can stream that.
Oh
thing
my
live.
god, dude, that'd be so crazy. Because there's some races that are kind of local too. There's like
Yeah.
one in like South Carolina and one in like Virginia or something. You
Mhm.
know?
Yeah.
I have a car. So okay, the Lemons race. The deal is you race on like a professional track, like NASCAR and Formula 1 race on these tracks, but your limit for the car is $500. Like that's the most you can spend on it. So I got a car for like $430 or something. It's like an old Toyota Camry, and after any sort of safety stuff. Like the roll cage and like fire suppressant systems and like new tires, that doesn't count towards the 500. So right now we have like all the metal for it, and we bent up some stuff for the roll cage, and we just gotta like weld it in and stuff like that. That's where we're at right now.
Wait. So you had to buy a lemon that's like that was $500.
Yeah.
But then you have to sit there and hope that the hose, everything in the engine, everything
Yeah.
stays.
Yeah,
as long as,
that's the point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
And then you drive
spelling
and
it
then
out for
it's
everybody.
24
here,
hours
including
straight,
myself.
Yeah. It's like it's not like who's the fastest, it's who does the most laps.
Right. So there's a course in Virginia. It's actually relatively close. It's only about 4 hours from us.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law Mark, he goes there and races his GTI there. But it's a road course.
Oh.
And they do have a 24-hour lemon race. He was telling me about it.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
So it's like 4 hours north for us.
Heck yeah.
Into Virginia.
Yeah.
But if you guys are serious about that, I don't care where it is.
Oh, yeah.
I will absolutely
Dude,
handle the
oh my God.
the nerd side of the Stoke the Stoke adventure.
Just for like, I mean, it'd be so crazy. Like, it's because it's gonna be a really funny video. Like, because I mean, already like a bunch of funny stuff has happened, but it'd be so cool to like just have that footage, you know, from a stream kind of a thing, like from inside like the car.
Yeah.
And,
So
like
so what people don't, we were talking about actually live streaming Thomas in the car.
Yeah.
Right, the entire time, which can be done. We did it from the damn tailgate.
Yeah, that's right.
And that can absolutely be done. And it's cool too, because like you bring like you camp out there, right? Like you set up your campsite and the whole nine, and then you hit the track, and dude, that would be awesome. I would love to do that.
I mean, I think you should. I mean, again, I mean, if anybody out there is an adventurer like this guy, I mean, dude,
Where's the car?
Scotts Hill.
Perfect. That's even better.
It's like right over there.
You could trailer it up.
Yeah.
That's even better. Yeah.
all right. So you got,
we'll do some research.
Yeah.
all right, you got the lemon. That's I would say that's like on deck, right?
Yeah, the roll cage is that's the hard part right now.
You need a welder.
Yeah, we need someone who can weld it, because like I don't trust myself welding it, because it has to pass inspections and stuff like that, and they're gonna be like, that is like the most like safety critical part of the car is the roll cage, you know?
Right.
So like
of course.
So like they want that to be
Makes
pristine.
sense.
Yeah.
I kind of would want that too.
Yeah, I don't
You
trust
know, at the end of
myself
the
to
day.
weld it. Yeah.
Well, I might know some people who know some people.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that. But man, that's awesome. Your adventures are just top notch.
Dude, it's top notch, man, and like everybody out there should check it out. It's great
YouTube
stuff, man.
NerdStoke. It's one word.
Yep.
At NerdStoke on all the socials.
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
Hey, and if you come up with a quirky idea out there that you want Thomas to chase,
Man, yeah.
throw it out there, lob it out there, because if he gets one he likes, he'll do it.
Yeah, he is
I'm just
not
telling you.
afraid.
You know,
Oh,
and
man.
like it's just a cool thing, and honestly, it's inspiring, bro. And like
yeah, thanks.
like really enjoy you coming on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. You want to make some picks with us, some sports picks?
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, I don't know.
All right,
much
so
about
let's get into
but
sports.
let's
Before we start, though, I found a clip online of Charles Barkley talking about gambling, and this is when you hear this, we're getting into sports.
What do you like about gambling?
Well, winning. It's exciting to win money.
And that's enough.
And that's it. Charles is hilarious. He goes on in that little clip. It's about a minute long total, but they're like, he goes, people say you like the action, like watching the game. I don't. I just like the money.
Yeah, for sure.
Hilarious.
But honestly, more than that, it feels good to be right. When you nail it,
Yeah,
it feels good.
It's a rush to hit a bet. Have you been watching the World Cup, Thomas?
Oh God, not really. Yeah.
That's okay.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
No, that's fine. The World Cup final is on Sunday at 10 a.m. Messi, the greatest of all time, is there representing Argentina. They are playing France, who won it in 2018.
Yeah.
In 2018, in the semifinals, France beat Argentina 4-3. They scored a goal in the 93rd minute to advance.
It's over.
Payback.
It's coming. And look, here's the deal, dude. Like they said, the last time a back-to-back World Cups happened, I think they said 60 years.
60 years. It's the last time it's been
it's not
back-to-back
happening.
winners.
And look, dude, Messi is. We're talking about legends. Like Thomas is a legend. Messi is the soccer legend.
He's the GOAT.
That's it. It's all. And he's going to. The GOAT will perform.
This is the only trophy, and I mean only, the only trophy that he does not have.
Really? Oh, it's over.
Oh,
Put your house on it.
Yeah.
For real, dude. He's.
And
Telling you.
I'll tell you what, if I took any bet, it would be Messi anytime goal at plus 170.
It's plus
Because
170.
here's the line. There is no spread. They're both plus 175 on the money line. Now, the money line is only regulation, as we've seen recently with these knockout games, quarters and semis. They like to go to extra time and penalties. Over-under is 2. Basically, they have no idea who will win.
I'm going to tell you right now. I'm taking Argentina plus 170. Can you parlay that with anytime Messi goal?
You can.
Nailed it. And the over.
No,
You can't
don't
do that.
the over.
You don't
'Cause
think so?
This could be 1-0 or 5-4. That's what it's going to be.
Fine. I'm gonna keep those two, and that's enough for me. But the goat's winning and scoring, and he's gonna hold that trophy up, and he's gonna say la. Well, not. Okay. No offense.
Okay,
Frank. Say
so
la
Messi-
vie. You know what I mean?
All right, a little backstory on Messi. Messi has notoriously been known to be very humble, reserved. He's not in the limelight. Posts pictures of him and his kids on Instagram. That's about it. Whereas Ronaldo needs the spotlight. He needs to be the man, and this is ultimately his downfall. But regardless, all that aside, I've never seen Messi be mad. I've seen him sad, right? Never
Yeah.
mad, nothing. This man, they beat the Netherlands,
Mm-hmm.
right, in the quarterfinals. And it was, dude, cards galore. They almost got in a whole fight. Like, it was crazy, right? He's in the press conference after the game, and he's talking to a reporter. He looks over, and in whatever language they speak in Argentina.
Spanish.
Yeah, but it's a different form of Spanish.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, but you wouldn't expect the Brazilians to speak Portuguese, right? Anyways, he looks over and he goes, "What are you looking at? What are you looking at, fool? Keep walking, fool!" And he's yelling at somebody. I don't know who he was yelling at, but I'm like, this I kind of like mean Messi, because he's just like, I'm here for one thing and one thing only, and that's to win.
Hey, and that's it. And that's what I'm saying. The man is determined to go. What are your thoughts, Thomas?
Yeah.
You know, you know who Lionel Messi is?
Yeah, go.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Thomas picks Messi, I think.
Yeah.
I never, in a final, in a championship, in a whatever, I can never bet against the GOAT.
No, man.
And that stands true whether it's Tom Brady in the Super Bowl or Leo Messi.
But there's just something about it, like just all the circumstance. I mean, that's what sports is, man. Like, this is meant to happen.
Yes. And while we're on the topic of the World Cup, I just want to say a quick rest in peace to Grant Wall, reporter who passed away suddenly over there.
Mm-hmm.
The originator of soccer journalism in the States. He was also responsible for the infamous Sports Illustrated cover story of LeBron James, The Chosen One. He wrote that story, which is he's wrote a couple insane stories, but so rest in peace. Sorry to him and his family. On to the NFL.
Bum, 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 bum.
My Niners play tonight. Thursday Night Football. We play in Seattle at the Seahawks.
Dude, y'all, smoked Tampa Bay, son.
It felt good burying Tom Brady.
Here's the deal. All the reporters, man, before the game, they're like, "Oh, Tom's coming back home where he learned to play football, and he's going to really have a great game."
The spread
Some
is
Mac.
spread's plus 3.5, and we'll
Yeah.
just beat you by 28.
Oh my gosh, dude.
It was 28-0 at halftime.
Yeah, dude, it was bad, horrendous.
And
Probably more
Jimmy Garoppolo went down with an injury.
Yep.
So now our third string quarterback, Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy from Iowa State is also known as Mr. Irrelevant. Mr. Irrelevant is given to the man who was drafted last, dead last, pick number 266 in the NFL draft. Only, I was watching it, in the last 40 years, only one other person picked dead last has actually succeeded, and it was Ryan Suckup, a kicker, who won.
I remember that name.
He won the Super Bowl with the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy now went from Mr. Irrelevant to Mr. Very Relevant, being the quarterback of, I say, and arguably, a team that will go to the NFC Championship.
I don't disagree.
And is doing very well.
Look, man, but it's also an Americana story, dude. The guy from nowhere, nobody knows his name. His last name's Purdy.
Brock Purdy. So after
You
his
know what I mean?
after his performance against the Buccaneers, he's 22 years old. This is Tom Brady's 22nd year in the league. Think about that for a quick second.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see a stat. It was kind of weird. It was like there's almost 100 players in the NFL who were born after Tom Brady got drafted.
That's crazy,
Something
man.
crazy
insane.
like that, yeah.
And he's still there.
It's insane.
I will say, Tom Brady's numbers, that's going to be a long time before somebody catches that.
Brock Purdy also the first quarterback in NFL history to beat Tom Brady on his starting debut.
Look, I'm a Purdy fan right now. You got him talked up.
He had that performance, and they
little
put
engine
out
that could.
they put out these shirts, and it said, "I want to Brock and roll all night,"
love
and then on the
it.
back it said, "And Purdy every day."
You hadn't bought one yet?
I already did.
Yeah, I knew it, dude.
I
I knew it.
already did. Anyways, Niners tonight, minus 180. Hammer it.
Yep.
Our defense is disgusting. Absolutely. Oh, also, Debo. My God. I thought he tore his knee to pieces. Didn't. High ankle sprain. That's good.
Yeah.
Thomas, that's good.
It's not a knee at all.
Okay.
Went from a knee to an ankle.
The spread is 3.5. Over-under is 43. Jimmy, what do you like? It's Thursday night football. Let's remember that.
I'm just gonna take the points.
Minus 3.5?
Yeah.
I don't like the hook, though. But we'll probably end up winning by like 15.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the hook.
All right, a couple games, 1 o'clock games on Sunday. Dolphins in Buffalo. It's going to be 31 degrees with 18-mile-an-hour winds.
Forget that, dude.
Dolphins are +7. Tua Tagovailoa from Hawaii. It's going to be a little chilly.
Yeah, that ball ain't gonna. Here's the deal about Tua. This man cannot overthrow anybody. I have not this whole season see him over. I don't care. Tyreek Hill's fast, whatever. Even Waddle, he has yet to overthrow. So if he can't throw already, the ball's not going to fly. We already talked about altitude, but in the cold weather, that ball's not flying.
This is going to be a ground and pound.
Yes, sir.
Josh Allen's going to lay a lot of kids out.
Take him.
Spread is 7.
I'll take that.
Over under 44.
I'll take the spread for sure.
Bills -7.
Yeah.
All right. Your Cowboys at 1 o'clock on the road in Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
They're -210.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them.
Spread is 4.
I'm not taking that. So here, all right.
The over-under is 48.
Listen,
God.
Dallas, fellas, you got to stop the run game. Point blank, that's it. Like, that's all there is to it. Their run game is trash. Their secondary was also trash last weekend, but I'm just saying in general, we're not going to go.
That was an off game.
It was an off game, but look, dude,
You know what it is? They played down to their opponent.
yes, it's the worst. It's the worst thing in sports when you play down, because Houston was 110-1, came into Dallas, who on paper should have just sent them back home before they got in the stadium.
This kid I work with put on Facebook when they blew it there at the end.
Yeah.
He said, Houston, you had one job. And I commented, I said, they only have one win. What makes you think they were going to finish that?
Come
on.
But again, I think Dallas should come back hungry and more tightened up because, hey, it's playoffs. They just got T.Y. Hilton. So
Did they really?
yeah,
I don't know. I missed that.
yeah, they did. And look, Dak, I'm just saying, no more picks, bro. Like, let's limit it. Let's go to 1 a game instead of 3.
Yeah, he's averaging 2 in the last 4 games.
Yeah, it's pitiful. But shout out Pollard, dude. What a shining star.
Shining star. Thomas, what are your thoughts? Are you watching NFL at all?
Oh, God. No, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
Dude, I'm useless for sports.
Dude, it's cool. It's all
It's
part
cool.
of the show, bro.
That's all, yeah. Eagles are just on a rampage.
Yeah.
God, hammer them. And then the Pittsburgh Steelers, Alex Highsmith coming home. Carolina.
I'm taking Carolina, man, because Carolina.
Pittsburgh's +3.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, +3?
Pittsburgh is +3.
Well, I'll take Carolina -3 because this is playoffs. And, like, I'll say this. Those players are rallied around that new coach. He's been there a long time. They know him.
But I don't think they can make the playoffs now.
What? Why? I thought last week if they win out, they can.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The over-under is
I'm pretty sure.
37.5.
Really?
That's bad.
It is, but I don't know, man. I think the Panthers will win.
All right, 4 o'clock. Bengals, Buccaneers. Joey Burrow gonna take the one of the crowns off Tom Brady's head.
Yeah, well, we know
Passing of the torch.
But we know Tom Brady just got whipped last week, and now he's.
I don't care. He ain't got shit.
You don't think so?
No, he's been getting whipped every week, bro.
What's the spread? What's the spread?
All right, look, it's 3.5. Bengals -3.5. I'm all over that. Listen, Brady has pulled wins out of his ass like twice this year. That's it. Every other game he's been getting his shit pushed in. He's done, dude.
But
he's so done.
It's the obvious bet, and it's like every time. That's what Andy said. Shout out to you, Andy, on our show at the little power surge out at the thing. I'm gonna go with the. I don't even want to say it.
Suit yourself. Bengals -3.5.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks, man.
The game that I actually like, I think is gonna be really, really good, is Titans Chargers.
Yeah.
In LA, Titans +3. Chargers, man, it's like just so over the place.
Yeah, and
Herbert's just getting destroyed too.
but yeah, and like I said, dude, the Chargers give up a lot of run. Like Henry's gonna just bowl them over. That's a win for them.
He is ridiculous. Yeah, but I did not expect the Jaguars to just destroy them.
Dude, you know what I wanted to shoot myself in the foot for?
What?
Not picking Ingram, the tight end. I had him, and I took him out.
You hate that. I do it every time. Every time.
It's
Sunday Night Football, Giants, Commanders, NFC East, which is crazy division.
I'm taking Giants, bud.
Giants, I'm on the Heineke train again. Monday Night Football.
Danny Dimes, baby.
Baker Mayfield in Green Bay against Aaron Rodgers. Baker Mayfield was on the team for I don't know, 36 hours.
Yeah, less than that, I think.
Went out there and won the game for them.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But that just goes to show football is like a system game. Like, if you don't fit the system or whatever, it ain't happening for you.
All right, well, it's going to be a balmy 27 degrees at Lambeau Field Monday night.
Again, I got no point of being out there.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't even, and Aaron Rodgers, dude, he's just so ready for the season to be over so he can go back to Costa Rica and go on another what's it called? How you go? What's it called?
what?
He did that spiritual trip.
Oh,
Ayahuasca.
ayahuasca peyote.
You hear about that? You know what ayahuasca is?
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers.
I'm
yeah.
sure he did, dude. Looking like Con Air down there and
Dude.
just tripping out.
Well, yeah, Con Air, and then very questionable haircut last week.
I didn't see it.
Oh.
I didn't see it.
What was the movie with Brad Pitt where
Inglourious Bastards.
yes, he might as well have been in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Questionable.
Hmm.
Come on, dude. It's just he's a weird cat.
He is, man. He's a
Doesn't
little out
talk to
there.
his family.
Dude, I just don't even. Let's just.
Yeah, I don't
That's-
even know.
that's
I'm not even gonna make a pick there.
So that's sports.
Yeah, that's it. My obviously pick. I love Niners minus 3.5 tonight at even money. I really, really, really do enjoy that.
I like Argentina to win and Messi to score for sure.
Oh, and then also Detroit Lions. I'm getting on the Lions train.
I'm such a fan of that coach, bro. Like,
He's the man.
these cats. All right, Thomas. I don't know if you saw, but these fellas. It was 4th and 9. They faked a punt on the 30-yard line.
They're on their own 28.
Yeah.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
and made it.
Wait, I might have seen. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like this guy, but he calls these calls all the time, and
Yeah.
so people ought to expect it, and they still got it.
And then to ice the game, they're up. All they need is a first down, and then they can run the clock out. Game's over. They run a play action bootleg, throw the ball to the right side. They put an offensive tackle in.
Yeah, big boy.
Big boy, big number 76 caught the pass for the
Yeah.
first down to end the game. I was like,
Dude,
love Dan Carpenter.
I love that coach, man.
Dan Carpenter.
He's the kind of guy that's like, man, if you piss him off, he's gonna he can put pads on and still play.
I'm here to tell you right now, he's a man's man,
Yeah,
and
for
he's
sure.
lining up in a 3-point stance against the lineman in practice.
No doubt.
No doubt.
No doubt, dude. No pads.
No pads.
Leather helmet.
Yeah.
That's it. That's going to do it for us. Everyone go check out Thomas's channel, NerdStoke, just YouTube NerdStoke. We're going to post a video too.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas, again, thank you. I know you're only in town for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm glad we can make it work.
Yeah, man.
Oh, anytime.
I can't wait for the next adventure. Like I said, I'll meet you at the racetrack.
Yeah, let's go.
Heck yeah, dude. Thanks for coming on, brother.
Absolutely.
Everyone else, we'll catch you
big
next
time.
week. Christmas episode.
Christmas
ho, ho, ho.
episode next week.
Peace.
Nice.
So this is Christmas. Hey, chat.
Oh, and thanks, Chet. Heck yeah, dude. That was fun.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect. Hour long.
Ow.
Oh man.
Hilarious.
I'm so sorry. I rambled a little bit.
No.
Dude, no, man.
No.
There's some things that are just like.
Dude, it was perfect.
It's a blur and to put you on the spot. Remember?
Yeah. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine.
Word for word.
Yeah.
You know,
What you did. And I try to think of okay, I'm trying to explain this to my mother-in-law, kind of. You know what I mean? It's
Well, that's what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
that's why, sometimes you got to ask, a dumb question. It's because sometimes the audience doesn't know what that meant. And you're like, you got to remember, it's not just us in here. It's the audience.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna get rid of some of this shit. And
Yeah,
then, I'll
that's
show
what
you
I'm
the editing.
Oh yeah. But dude, the next, I don't know, man. It's crazy. I haven't had any ideas. Like, actually, I don't know. The seed out thing I didn't have that. It just came to me, or like someone
see?
offered it to me. You know?
Yeah, and like that, you get like a spur, and you're like, oh man, I need to do that.
Yeah.
But I think that's because you got the big thing. You got the big thing. The lemon thing.